Great evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on TLC HQ News. We have some very important announcements for you regarding our Detroit event, March 25th. I've got tons of superstars on the line that are going to present to you this evening. Amazing event. We're booking it as Detroit's biggest tea party and training right here in the hometown of TLC. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I would like to introduce our first guest here, your very own COO, Mr. John Licari, to the line, please.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully great. I am honored, thrilled, and excited to talk about the most important event that we've had around here in a long time, and that is the Detroit Duplication Training Event, which is happening this Saturday, March 25th. Starting out at 8 a.m. registration, I believe. Is that right, Scotty?
Yes.
9:30 opportunity meeting with the lovely Candace Berg-Davis joining us from out of town to come and support the Detroit market and her Detroit peeps. And the lovely Chandra Whitted, which has taken the market here in Detroit really on her shoulders and really run with it, along with some really great supporting cast, which you're going to hear about here later in the call. So I'm excited. Jack's excited. I think we've been waiting for, a major event here in Detroit for a long time. And we have, obviously Dale Calvert coming after lunch as well to really, unleash this, duplication training for retail to recruit. So we're excited about that. We've had some really, really great feedback from our Fort Wayne peeps on that training. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys there. I will be there bright and early for sure. Hopefully you'll be there bright and early as well. We got our VP of Sales, Kenny Lloyd, joining us as well. We have all these star-studded cast, Yvette Murtha, all of our Detroit people, Leon Stanton, Cassia Bailey will be there, among others, which you'll hear on this call. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to say thank you for those of you that are coming. For those of you that have not made up your mind yet, we still do have some tickets left. So we definitely can accommodate you for sure. So who am I giving this off to now, Scotty? Mr. Jack Fallon, CEO, founder, gentleman extraordinaire, will be taking over and addressing all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. Yes, we are very excited for the Detroit event. It's just it hits home with everybody because obviously we're from here. We love the area. We love Detroit. We have a lot of hometown reps coming. We have a lot of out-of-state people coming to join us, and actually we have a ton of folks that are coming in Friday and Thursday just to tour the office. So that's a big part of this as well, which I don't know if a lot of people are realizing, that when you're coming to a Detroit event, the best part is you get to tour the office, tour shipping, talk to customer service. So there's a lot of great things happening with that. I know that there's been a lot of effort put into this event, like every other event. The training is going to be amazing. The training is going to fall right in line with what everybody's learning when they get their kit. So you have to get there because you're going to want to know what your new folks are getting trained and how they're getting trained, so you can be a part of that to help them walk through the process. The most important part is that you get there, you take notes, you learn, you feel. I think a lot of people on this call have been to events, and it's a very emotional setting because you're becoming part of the process of building your TLC business. And that's the most important part, I feel, is being in the process, always being in the process of every step that you take in TLC. That's what it's all about. And this is the beginning of it. It's your first step. So I want to thank everyone for coming on tonight. All of our panelists, I can see all these faces. That's an amazing feature. And whoever's watching this, just come to the event, enjoy yourself. It's like every other TLC event. The energy is going to be high. You're going to learn. You're going to grow as a human being. That's the most important part. So you're going to enjoy it. So again, thank you very much. And I'm going to hand this off to Chandra.
Thank you so much for that, Jack. I really, really, really appreciate it. I am so fired up and excited about this event, and I am so excited that you guys really have found the time here at corporate to really get this done. Just a couple housekeeping things and just a little overview here of what we have in store. First and foremost, if you would like to be recognized for our new rank and be pinned on stage, then you definitely want to make sure that you purchase your ticket by tomorrow. That would be Tuesday, March 21st. Get the ticket tonight. Don't even wait till tomorrow, guys. Definitely want to make sure that you're going to receive the proper recognition that you have worked so hard to receive. Secondly, definitely you want to make sure that, we're going to also be making sure that we're getting the awards all assigned and designated for those that will be in attendance. So we are going to recognize leadership awards on so many levels. We are going to recognize the Hustle Award. For those of you that are really hustling in the field and getting it done on a daily basis, we're going to have an award for that category. We're going to recognize the Rising Star Award, the person who is the new person, but definitely showing and proving themselves daily as a true leader in this company and taking this business by storm. We are going to even have the TLC Top Testimony Award. There's many testimonies throughout this entire company with our products that work so awesome and amazing. But, we're going to really recognize the transformations, the top transformation that has taken place in our company. And also, Leaders' Choice Awards, just really, really recognizing those of you, because there's so many people, not just from the Detroit market, but from all around that are really getting the job done. So we want you to have this opportunity on the 25th to walk across the stage and be recognized for your hard work. So at this time, I really want to hand it over to my sponsor, my national director, Going Global, who is awesome and amazing in everything that she does. And I definitely want to give it up for Mrs. Candace Bird Davis. Are you there?
Absolutely, Miss Shonda Whitted. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, I am so fired up, so excited. First and foremost, I definitely have to give it back to, our amazing, phenomenal CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, because without his vision of what is happening in the Detroit market, none of this would be possible. Mr. John Licari, Mr. Scott Banya, just for your fight, just for your sacrifice, just making the 313 area be able to manifest a vision that they had seen some time ago. And I'm so excited just to be able to come back to the Detroit market, because this is our next biggest event. The last time we were in Detroit for a big event was the ribbon cutting ceremony at our new corporate facility, which was phenomenal. But guys, Detroit is going to be absolutely amazing. So Mrs. Whitted, I definitely give it back to you just for holding up the Detroit market, definitely setting the tone for the leadership in the area. I'm super excited about the event that's kicking off Saturday morning at 9 a.m. I want to encourage you guys, be there early, but don't just be there early with at 9 a.m. Be there with some guests. Well, why, Candace? Because we are having Detroit's biggest, and I'm going to repeat that, Detroit's biggest tea party, where we're going to have a room full, not just IBOs, we're going to have a room full of guests. Listen, I'm inviting you guys to put the workload on myself, put the workload on Mrs. Whitted. Let us do the presentation for you. Let us share with them the products, the compensation plan. Let us share with them why they too should be part of this amazing thing that's going on in the Detroit area. And what excites me so much, guys, is the reason why you should bring your guests there. They get to meet the corporate staff. They get to see the corporate team. They get to see the true vision of what TLC is in the lives that we're changing. On top of that, for any new IBO that is enrolling into the business, I don't know if you know this, but a little birdie told me that we are going to be stocked with product. So when they sign up that day, they're actually going to be able to get their startup kit right then and there. They're going to be on fire, kick straight into an amazing training that's literally going to explode their business soon as they walk out the door. But not only that, as you heard Miss Whitted say, we're going to have a phenomenal training. We're going to have an award ceremony. You're going to get to see the new rising stars. You're going to get to see the Hustle to 100 winners walk across the stage. You're going to be able to see exactly what is happening in Detroit. Listen, if you're within a 3, 4, 5 hour drive, you need to be there, because this is one of Detroit's biggest events that they're going to have, and you don't want to miss it. If you missed Raleigh, if you missed Medellin, if you missed Houston, I promise you, you do not want to miss Detroit. With that being said, there's one person that I want to bring up to the line next. She's a person who knew that she was not going to miss the Detroit event. She was not going to miss the training. I get so excited talking about this national director because she knows what this training is going to do for her. And she's not coming alone. She's bringing her organization with her because she understands if you come by yourself, you can learn more. But if you bring a team, you can earn more. So I'm super excited that my sister, my friend, my business partner, Miss National Director Going Global, Yvette Murtha, will be in the Detroit area. So Miss Yvette Murtha, I definitely want to hand it over to you, my sister. Excited to have you in Detroit next weekend.
Yes, I am so excited that I am actually coming to Detroit. My name is Yvette Murtha. I will be traveling from Stamford, Connecticut to Detroit to receive this special training with our special guest, Del Calvert. And I'm so excited because this is a training that I know I need to make it to the next level in my Total Life Changes business. And I know that the importance of training. You know, I'm new to network marketing, just 2 years, and I've never had this type of training in my life. So I'm excited. I know that from this training, that everything that we're going to do, I'm going to be able to start building leaders. I know this is what I need, and I know you need this as well. And you know, I have goals, and I'm going to reach my goals. And I'm just so excited to be a part of this, to travel down to Detroit. And I just can't wait. I'm ready to get on the plane right now. Come on, let's go. So I want to give this this call back over to Shonda, excuse me, and thank you so much. I'll see everybody in Detroit.
All right. Awesome. Yvette, we are so excited to have you and welcome you to the Motor City, you and your organization. And I know that the expectation is high and the delivery will be even higher. You know, and at this time, it's my, pleasure and honor to bring to the line another gentleman here, another leader in our company who has definitely deemed and saw the importance of really bringing his organization. So not that he just learns, but that he has a team that learns and they can all increase in what they're earning and doing for TLC. So at this time, I want to bring to the line Mr. Leon Stanton Jr. Sir, welcome to the platform.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
I certainly can.
Thank you so much. I am so excited. I'm so excited I had to pull over to my car so I can be on this Google Hangout just to express how excited I am about coming to Detroit. I had an awesome time in Houston. The training was impeccable. I had an awesome time in Fort Wayne with Dale Cabot. He was there. The training was so impeccable. And I urge everyone to show up. I don't care what you have plans, cancel them. You need to be in Detroit, okay? If you're getting married, get married next weekend. You need to be in Detroit, okay? She'll still be there. He'll still be there. I promise you. You don't want to miss this, okay? I am so excited. I've been traveling all around. I just got back in from North Carolina doing some expos with TLC, had a booth. I'm excited. I'm so excited about what this company is doing, what it's doing for me and my family and our team. We're growing so fast. And I mean, the training, you have to be there. I don't know if I said it enough, but you got to be there. I'll be traveling from Chicago to Detroit. I already got some guests that's going to come to the presentation. I'm planning on building in Detroit. Some families there, they're going to come out. You just got to be there. You know, missing this training is detrimental to your business. You don't want to do it, okay? This training is like, it's hard to explain it because it's like going on a vacation and you try to explain how well the vacation was. You can't. You have to be there, okay? So that's how important it is. And training is the key to growing a successful business because it's duplicatable. So you definitely want to make your way, get your tickets. Don't delay. Don't think about it. Just make it happen. And I want to say thank you, Mr. Jack Fallon, Scott, and John Licari. You're doing an awesome job. I love you guys. Let's keep it up. I want to turn it back over to you, Chandra.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Leon. And welcome in advance from the Windy City. Welcome to the Motor City for you too, sir, you and your organization. And we definitely look forward to meeting you in person. Want to commend you and all that you're really doing in your business, traveling around, going hard out there in the field, making it happen for you and your family. So definitely, I just want to share just briefly, guys, with you this market is really, really just taking a complete overhaul. You know, I like to say it like this. You know what? We had a small start. We had some slow growth, but get ready for our supernatural breakout here in the D, because it's about to happen. You know, we are hungry, we are passionate, and we are really evolving as a team and as leaders here in the market. So we are truly fired up about what this training is going to bring to our businesses and the lives that we will really be able to change and touch.
Excuse me, Miss Whitted, you're muted.
Sorry, how much? So at this point in time, I want to actually bring to the platform a woman who is just that. She's hungry, she is passionate, and she is truly evolving as a leader here in this market. She is a single mother of 2, and she has accomplished some life-changing things for herself and her family through this business. And it is truly my honor and my privilege to bring to the platform Miss Erica Fornes Robinson. Welcome to the platform.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Shonda Whitted. I want to give it back to you for taking this Detroit market by storm and providing an example of leadership to everybody in this market. Okay, y'all, let me just tell you, I'm super fired up and excited. I have to tell you, because after we've been able to do so much in this market already, that this training is going to be a game changer. Do you hear me? It is going to absolutely change the game. I am looking forward to developing more retail skills, more leadership skills. So please, whatever you do, do not miss this fabulous event. I am looking forward to seeing all of my Detroit team, my people that are coming in from out of town. Let me tell you, it is going to be off the chain, okay? You do not, absolutely do not want to miss this event. I've been able to accomplish so much in this business already. Winning the first of 50 contests, I've been able to, send my daughter to college for 2 years. I'm super duper excited because you just can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what this training is going to do for me in my business. I am excited, guys. So I hope that everybody on this chat, everybody that sees this video, baby, get your tickets, okay? Get your tickets so that you can meet us at this event. Matter of fact, don't meet us there, beat us there, please. Okay, so here it is. I have the pure honor and privilege to bring somebody to the line. This woman, she is a fabulous wife. She is a mother of 2 beautiful children. She is my executive director, also hailing out of the Detroit market. Let me tell you, this business has done amazing things for her, okay? She was able to retire from a 6-figure career as a pharmaceutical rep and do TLC full-time. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you can stand up, put your hands together for my executive director, Mrs. Tasha Bailey. Come on, Tasha, are you on the line?
I am on the line. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear. Take it away, my dear.
Well, thank you so much. I got to stand up for myself after that introduction. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing in this market. You know what? I am so excited about this weekend, guys. I mean, you have got to make sure that you are in the place with your guests. The training that we're going to receive, just like everyone else said, is going to take your business to another level. It's going to help your business partners take their business to another level. And it's so easy to do. Just get there, bring the fire, bring your excitement, bring your pen and paper, get those tickets. You know what? TLC has done so much for me and my family, and I am just wanting to stand on the mountaintops and tell folks about this business and about the people that are involved. And I'm just so excited about this weekend. You have some phenomenal presenters. You have the wonderful corporate staff that is going to be there to help out with our event. You're going to have product there. You're going to have so much value just being brought to you in that day. So you know what? Pile people in the cars, carpool, rent a van, whatever you need to do, get to this event this Saturday, and I look forward to seeing each one of you there. And you know what? I have the esteemed pleasure to introduce this next woman. She is a single mother of 2 wonderful boys, and she's doing some phenomenal things in this Detroit market with the rest of us. And I am so excited to bring her to this line. And I am bringing up Ms. Rhonda Johnson. Are you there, ma'am?
Hi, Miss Bailey. Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me?
I hear you fine. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Take it away.
I just want to get back to you. I just love Miss Bailey so much. She is doing so much in this market. She really has a heart for the people. And just want to let you know that, you know, my business here, it is expanding. What you need to do is get here, get to the meeting. My business is expanding, is growing. I'm reaching so many more people. These products are so awesome that the more that I share with everyone, you know, it's just doing tremendous things for me and my family. I'm sorry, Kim is calling on the other line, but these are helping people to grow, and it's actually changing lives. You want to make sure that you come so you can hear about these awesome products, these amazing things that it's doing. This opportunity is unlike any other that you would ever come across.
Okay, it looks like she had a poor connection. I do apologize. We're going to keep it moving. We had another guest that was trying to join us, D'Angelo Malcolm, also out of the Detroit area. And you know what is so special about him is he's been building his business very strongly. He's been retailing his butt off. He was a first to 50 winner, and he was also a Hustle to 100 winner. So he won both contests. He's going to be on his way to Cancun in June. Okay, Cancun in June. But he was unable to attend today's meeting. But I did want to make sure I gave a shout out to him. He's doing great things in the area as well. So we're very, very excited about that. And I do have the pleasure of introducing our next guest, who, you know, so many of you, as we do business together, you become friends and family. And so I like to call him my friend and part of my family, part of this TLC family as well. And our heart goes out to him because he believed in this system long before we even decided to launch it. And he knew of the impact Dale Calvert could have on a company. And so we're kind of just, we're just getting ready to launch this thing. We've only hit one city. This is the second city. And, you know, it gives me great pleasure to introduce this regional director because he gets it, okay? He understands the power of the system, the simplicity of the system, and how easy it is for just average people to plug into and win right away retailing, and understands the follow-up system. So at this time, I do want to introduce Mr. Scott T. Bent to the line. He's going to talk a little bit about his experience in Fort Wayne's first training and how that's impacting him and his business. Scott, are you there?
Hey, Scott, I appreciate it so much. Are you able to hear me loud and clear? It looks like you might be locked up a little bit there. I'm not going to take long, and I'm going to contain myself. I appreciate you, Scott, my namesake. I get all of the inbox messages on Facebook for Scott Vania, and I know he gets some for me. An incredible guy, and like you said, family at this point. I'm going to take a minute to convey some things to you all. You all have seen the buttons. You know, you all have seen the Lose 5 and 5 buttons, and you've seen some of the good tools that TLC has put together, these incredible brochures and some of these nice little fold outs with the products on them. This training is going to help you understand why they have taken the time to invest in these particular products, in these particular tools. It is going to change your business. If you follow me and if you've seen my training, you know my heart is to help people win, is to help people duplicate. See, it's not about what you can do. It's about what you can duplicate. And this system that Dale teaches with years and years of experience behind proving that it works, is going to not only help you win, but it is designed to help you get a brand new person started and winning right out the gate. I mean, imagine if the people that you connect with are instantly able to start earning money, instantly able to start helping their family, their friends, and other people to earn money, but to use the products. Imagine if every customer that ever came in through your organization, whether you used them or not, we had a good system of following up with them, of getting them to reorder, of exposing them to new products. Imagine if you had that system. You don't have to imagine anymore. It's here. TLC has had an incredible vision. When nobody else could see it, Jack saw it. Dale Calvert's been drinking IASO tea for 10 plus years. Dale knows TLC. Dale understands the market that we work, the people who we need to serve, and he brings a training that is going to change your business. You need to get here. I know it's not like the normal events. I know you haven't heard as much hype necessarily surrounding it. What I want you to understand is that if you get here, it'll blow your mind. See, I was ready for it. I know Dale. I've heard his training before. And in Fort Wayne, Indiana, I left there speechless. It blew my mind, but it changed my business. You'll never look at a blue envelope the same way after this training. You want to know why? Now, I'm not going to tell you. You got to show up in Detroit. You got to find out for yourself. But I'm telling you, this blue envelope will change your life. I can't even tell you. You got to get there. Get your ticket for yourself. Get your ticket for some guests. Get them there. You have Candace Burt Davis and Shonda Whitted about to do a tea party, and you can put people in front of them. Of course, they're going to close the deal. Then they're going to get their products, their starter kit. Then they're going to get the training from Dale. They're going to leave there fired up. You're going to have a little mini Candace Burt Davis on your team. I don't care if it's your grandmother. I don't care if it's your 18-year-old daughter. You get them there. They're going to have everything they need to win. Get them in Detroit, into the room on the 25th. And you'll be hitting me up later thanking me. I now am going to pause because I got so much more to say, but I just want to say thank you, Jack. Thank you, John. Thank you, Scott, for investing into this. I mean, a $20 ticket for this training is ridiculous how cheap this is and for what it'll change in your business. But I get the pleasure of introducing my brother. I mean, we work together, so everybody thinks our businesses are connected. But we're not financially connected. He is my mentor. He is my friend. We work together. We travel together. We build together. He has a heart for people and has poured into my business, and it wouldn't be the same if he had not been a part of TLC at the time that I came in. And so I'm super excited to introduce my good friend, National Director out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, Philip Birchfield. Philip, I'm turning it over to you, bud.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay, Scott? Just nod your head if you can.
You sound great.
All right, I appreciate it. Guys, listen, I'm that person here to tell you how excited I am because I'm not a systems guy. Everybody knows that. I believe that you are the system. When Dale Calvert came to Fort Wayne, Indiana, I was like sitting in my seat, and all of a sudden, wow, I can do that. I can do that. See, I'm not well versed like a Scott Bent. And many of us get intimidated when we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do that. Listen, I have my button. I have my brochures. I can mail a letter. We all can do this. And I want to tell you how this has impacted my business so much. I'm one who I do projections all the time, but people, you never heard me publicly say anything about I'm going to hit global, blah. I wouldn't do it. I was intimidated by global. Guess what? After being at this training Dale Calvert gave us, after knowing I'm going to this event in Detroit this weekend, I'm going to hit global by July. You hear me? That's what the impact this system has had on my business. And I haven't been so excited since I saw this couple, this dynamic duo, bring and introduce the tea to the Midwest area, to Fort Wayne, Indiana. They are National Directors Ray and D. Davis. I'm telling you guys what, I am so thankful for these two. I tell people all the time, I did not have the vision. I would not have had the vision. T, are you serious? So I'm glad that Ray and Dee Davis, national marketing directors out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, had the vision to bring this product and bring total life changes to Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have totally changed my life. Ray and Dee Davis, are you there?
We're here. We're here. Can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Take it away.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you, Philip. And I'm excited. I'm waiting for that global. We know that's going to happen. Guys, we are so excited about going to Detroit to hear this training yet again. And, you know, as everyone has been saying, we had the opportunity to hear Mr. Dale Calvert here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I tell you what, everyone that was at that training is on fire. They're excited. They're excited about the simplicity of this system. And I tell you what, one of the hardest things, and we all know this, if you've been in network marketing, you know, one of the hardest things for people to do is to actually get started and build that list. And you're going to learn exactly a proven system on how you can go out and retail to recruit. And just shortly after we introduced this system, we sent a message out to, you know, our team on Facebook, and we said, you know, what's going on? What kind of success have you been having with the system? And I'm just going to read to you just some of the messages that people were saying. You know, I gained a new business partner. I gained 10 new customers. I gained 3 new customers. I gained 7 new customers. I'm so excited because I can do this. I can do this system. And that is the excitement that we've got going on all across the team. And people are bringing in new customers. They're bringing in new business partners. And that's what you want to have. And, you know, one of my mentors always said that you want to get to the point in your business where you can move people without touching them. You want to be able to move people without touching them. And that's exactly what you're going to learn how to do with this system. And so we're just excited. If you have not purchased your ticket, you want to go right now, right after this call, right after this hangout, and go and purchase your ticket, because you want to be in the place learning the systems that's going to take your business to the next level. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm going to turn it over to Ray.
Well, in the immortal words of Russell Simmons, God bless, thank you very much. Good night. Because my wife just covered everything that I was going to say. Is very, very duplicatable, ladies and gentlemen. We're really excited about what's going to happen in the Detroit market. I know that's something near and dear to Jack and the corporate staff there, and we couldn't be more pleased to be able to support this event that's coming up on Saturday. So let's get busloads, truckloads of people down there to support this event and to see Candace Berg Davis do her thing. Cuz, do your thing. We're really excited. She is just a phenomenal leader in her own right. So I'm really, really excited to be a part of this thing, and I would encourage you to get any and everyone out to this event. It's a very simple system, letters sent out, text messages, and you're getting customers and business partners. What? Wow. So with that, I'm gonna I see if she's on the line, because it's our distinct honor to introduce our next speaker, young lady, which actually hails out of the Fort Wayne, Indiana market. She was one of the recipients or one of the winners of the Hustle to 100. You guys see her on Facebook all the time. We literally see her apping people up doing hair. So you're talking about somebody that's handling the business. So we would love to introduce to you and present to others.
We had her on the line earlier, and she had since not been able to get back on, but you go ahead and give her another 30 seconds. Let people know what she's all about, what she's doing, because before we started this live broadcast, we saw how she was hustling, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. She was definitely hustling, Scott. You're absolutely right. She was literally doing hair, ladies and gentlemen, and signing someone up. That's hustling. And she says she is on a mission. So we were just being quiet, being trained by Director Zetta Crawford on there. So we're really, really excited about that. And hopefully she can get on the line, because I know she'll be able to share some nuggets with each and every one of you. She's on. Did you send some?
You know, she's having a little technical difficulties, but one of the things I want to say about Zetta, you know, in this Hustle to 100, and she's just an incredible, incredible person, and she has her products on hand. She's prepared as a Total Life Changes independent business owner, CEO. She's prepared to do her business, and she made a decision that she was going to do Hustle to 100 3 weeks. She did it in 3 weeks, made that decision, went out there, made it happen. And I tell you, if you've not seen her on social media, you are missing a treat, because she is showing everyone how you can retail to recruit. And she is jacked out of her mind with this system that she heard from Mr. Dale Calvert. She has a carload full of people that she is bringing to Detroit from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and that's none other than Miss Zetta Crawford. You know, she knows how to do this business, and so we all need to take a page, you know, from her book and go out there and build our business. So we're just real excited. She's trying to get on, and she just haven't been able to get on here to share with you, but she's just excited.
We have one more of your business partners that we do have available. If you would like to give a warm welcome to Mr. Dominic Moore.
Absolutely. Dominic Moore is an interesting story, ladies and gentlemen, because Dominic is a student of the business. He's very, very meticulous and very knowledgeable, and he's really wise, particularly with this Dale Calvert system. As a matter of fact, Dominic was one of the first of the 7 to 8 people that started the business when D and I started this venture. So Dominic, we're really proud of Dominic. He had very little network marketing experience, but he became a student of the game very quick. And he's very, very knowledgeable on how the system works. In fact, he was sharing Dale Calvert's system with me before we were even talking about it. This is how inspiring it is for us to be a young man in his 20s that is very serious about it. So it gives us great pleasure to introduce to some and present to others none other than Executive Director out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, my man, 6'9", Mr. Dominic Moore.
I'm muted. You guys hear me? Can you
yes.
Okay, good. Well, I want to first say thanks everybody for having me on the call. This amazing lineup of leadership. You know, I definitely feel honored to be on this call with everybody. You know, I got started with TLC. It's pretty much my first network marketing company about 3 years ago. And the whole time that I was going through it and I was learning the information, all of the leaders kept telling me, you know, you have to do what's duplicatable. It's going to be hard for you to duplicate yourself. Everybody can't go out and get signups in the cold market, or everybody can't go out and get signups online on Instagram or Facebook, you know, and they say you have to have a system. And so I will always ask, well, what do I do? And a lot of people would tell me, you know, you need to just get more people. And I'm like, but how do you get more people, right? And so I studied and I kept looking, and I've tried probably every system out there to be able to teach my team how to recruit and how to have success retailing to recruit. And it took me a while to find it. You know, when Scott Ben had told me back in October, he said, you know, hey, Dom, you need to check out this guy, Dale Calvert. You know, he has some good trainings that's very similar to the stuff that you've been trying to figure out and that you've been trying to do. And so I started looking at it. I kind of downplayed it a little bit, but then I went to recruit this guy who had been watching me for 2 years since I started TLC. And I found out that he had 22 years of experience in the industry. And he ended up joining me in business, but he said, I got started by learning Dale Calvert principles. He said, this is the difference between this training, the Dale Calvert training, and all the other trainings that you've been doing. Dale Calvert operates off of principle. And with these principles, you can implement them in your life and you will have success in your business. It's going to teach you how to grow a large, successful, duplicating organization, right? And I started working it. You know, I started working it myself, figuring out all of the information, and I laid out a foundation to give to my team and start training my leaders up on this so that we can start training the other people within the team and bring up some more leaders. And we started in January. We pretty much rolled it out in January, and we worked it through February. And the results that I got from it was basically on my lowest week. I know everybody have their lowest week in the business. So on my lowest week in the business, after 30 days of working this, we were able to pop one director in 30 days. And then a lady who started, as soon as we got started, she signed up. So she signed up when we got started with the Dale Calvert system. In 30 days, she was able to hit a pin level. Now she was pushing, but she was able to hit the first pin level. And my numbers on my lowest week more than double. Okay. This system is so simple that I mean, I could teach it to my 8-year-old nephew, and I know he would get results from it. I mean, Dale Calvert lays it out. He tells you word for word what to say. He tells you, you know, move by move what to do. And it's so simple. You know, like I said, my whole time being in this industry, I've been trying to find something that's simple and that's duplicatable that will work and be able to help me grow my team. And this is the system that, you know, that came across to me and I was introduced to because of TLC, you know, and because they introduced Dale about a year and a half ago, and I guess Scott Bent started looking into his information, it fell into my lap, and man, we are having so much success with it right now. The results are crazy. The results are so crazy. So I'm really hoping that you guys have your tickets all ready for this event. And get your people out there. Get as many people out to this event as you can. I think right now I have about 30 people on my team registered for the event. So we're coming, you know, we're coming. And, you know, I know Phil talked about his projections for global, and I'm an executive right now, but my road to national has never looked more clear. And like I said, we've been doing the system now for about 50 days collectively. And we're rolling. I mean, we are rolling. We're like a train with no brakes right now. We're rolling, and I'm so excited for it. You know, I'm real happy, and we're getting great results, and we're seeing the success just by following these simple steps. You know, step by step, we're seeing the success. You know, and so with that, what I would like to do is I would like to pass it back to Miss Candace Bird Davis and let her take over.
Awesome. Well, definitely, Mr. Moore, I am super fired up, super excited to see you in Detroit. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal time next Saturday, March the 25th, starting at 9 a.m. But guys, let me just tell you, you know, just coming from the Pittsburgh market, it's not just me coming from Pittsburgh. You know, I have people on my team who are flying in from Atlanta. I have people who are on my team that are coming in from Chicago. I have people who are coming from Wisconsin. I have people who are literally coming from New York. So I don't want you to think that because it's Detroit's biggest tea party, that if you're not in Detroit, you don't need to be there. Let me just remind you, with it being Detroit's biggest tea party, it is going to be a phenomenal training. You heard some amazing leaders talk about what happened in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know, I did not have the privilege and honor of being in Fort Wayne at the time, but I've heard nothing but great things. So I'm excited to be able to get the training myself. And you know, what even excites me the most is because corporate thinks so much of us. They want to see us succeed so much that, you know, a training like this, Mr. Scott Banya, the average person would pay $1,000, $2,000 just for a couple hours in a room with Mr. Dale Calvert, a multiple $million industry earner. And you're getting this training for $19.95, guys. So the training is absolutely phenomenal. And as you see, it's taking people's businesses to the next level. It has Dominic Moore looking at the road to, you know, national. I'm going to say global for you, Dominic. I'm going to claim global for you too. But, you know, in Detroit this coming weekend, you guys were mad when we were in Houston and we got our hands on a new product launch. Well, let me just tell you, you got mad because we had special sales and special deals and all this great stuff for Houston. Well, guess what? We got special sales coming in Detroit too, but it's exclusive to the Detroit market. If you don't get there, you don't get the special sale. Trust me, don't call me. Don't offer to PayPal me money because I'm not going to bring the product home and send it to you anyways. You got to be there to get it. But then to top it off, guys, the award ceremony, just being able to have the opportunity to be recognized in front of your peers, in front of your, you know, uplines, downlines, sidelines for the amazing work that you're doing, the Rising Star, the Hustle Awards. You know, maybe you earn $25, $50, $100,000. Maybe you want to walk across the stage and get that documentation of your earning. It is going to happen in Detroit. But here's the thing. If you want to be recognized for that, you must have your ticket purchased by noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, because corporate has to know who they're recognizing for what and why. You want to have your award, right? But if you don't have a ticket, we can't recognize you. So you need to get your ticket purchased by noon tomorrow to get your Rising Star Hustle Award, whatever it is that you may get qualified for. And also, you know, don't just look at it as Detroit's biggest tea party or a Dale Calvert training, because those two are two phenomenal things. But think of the third piece, Look at it as being in the room with people such as Mr. Philip Birchfield, or people such as D'Angelo Malcolm. Maybe you want to be able to rub shoulders with this man and find out, how did he get 150 customers in 150 days? Well, Candace, what are you talking about? Well, there was the first to 50. So he got 50 customers within 50 days to go to Jamaica. Then it was the hustle to 100. So then he got 100 customers in 100 days to be able to go to Cancun. So he got 150 customers in 150 days. Well, how did he do it? Well, in order to find out, you're going to have to be in the same room with him to bump shoulders and ask questions like that. Maybe you want to talk to, you know, Kasha Bailey and Shonda Whitted and Erica Fornes Robinson and Kim Frazier, you know, people in the Detroit market who got the first to 50 and went to Jamaica. Maybe you want to know what was their tip, trick, or technique to be able to acquire the new customers. Then you get the Dale Calvert training to find out how to follow up and how to close them and how to consistently retail to recruit, like Dominic had said. So guys, it's going to be a super amazing weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you guys there. And I want to tell you guys, you know, one thing that I always tell my team is with success comes sacrifice. So my question to you is, what sacrifice are you going to make to get to Detroit this coming weekend? What sacrifice are you going to make sure that you put your business in overdrive? March 25th, it's only a few days away from the second quarter of 2017. So are you going to make sure that you put yourself into position so that your second quarter is better than any other quarter that you did? So that you make sure that, you know, by the end of 2017, you hit every rank, every commission, every accolade that you're entitled to? Will you make that sacrifice to go to tlcregionals.com and not just grab your ticket, but grab a ticket for a guest? You know, reach out to somebody on social media in the Detroit area, you know, in Toledo, somewhere close, Chicago. We have people coming from Chicago. Reach out to somebody and say, hey, don't meet me there, beat me there. But I want to put you into a position with a company that's truly helping people have a total life change. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is Candace Bird Davis, super fired up, super excited to be in Detroit this coming weekend for Detroit's biggest tea party, the Dale Calvert training. I definitely want to thank our corporate staff, Scott Banya. We appreciate you. We appreciate the sacrifice, the fight, putting all of this together, dealing with the stress of being able to put off a big event in the Detroit market, which is very deserving. Definitely have to thank, you know, our COO, Mr. John Licari, for always just taking care, taking charge, making sure we're in a position to be the phenomenal company in the entire world. And then the true visionary, Mr. Jack Fallon, our CEO, you know, without his mission, without his vision, without his fight, without his sacrifice, none of us and none of this would even be possible. So I thank you guys. Also, my regional director, my sister, my friend, and my business partner, getting ready to go national, Ms. Shonda Whitted. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share this call with some amazing people, with the champions of TLC. So guys, listen, I'm not going to keep you long. Make sure you go to tlcregionals.com tonight, because as of noon tomorrow, the ticket sales are still going to be available. But if you qualify for something that your rank or a qualification that you qualify for, if you don't purchase your ticket by noon, you're not going to get it. But like I always say, never miss an event that you qualify for, because events will do for your business, which you can never do alone. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Candace Bird Davis, National Director, super fired up, super excited. 313, we're coming for you. We'll see you guys each at the top. Scott, I'm going to turn it back over to you, my friend.
Hey, thanks again. You know, I hope everyone that views this kind of sees the value in what we're doing. There is a tremendous movement. There's a lot of momentum in this area. We see it every day of visitors coming to the office. We see the traffic that comes through the doors. Mr. Bailey coming to the doors, getting their products, bringing their team members, getting their products. But you know, I just want to thank everyone that was able to join the hangout today, and I apologize for some folks, some guests that were having a little bit of problems jumping on. I'm sorry about that. But a quick shout out to that group in Fort Wayne. You know, we were reviewing some numbers recently last week, and you know, I'm proud to say that Indiana is number 4 in total sales right now in the USA. And per capita, they're doing some amazing things. So they're plugged into this system. They have complete belief in it, and it's working. So, you know, it pleases everyone, really. It pleases Jack, John, myself. You know, it really makes what we do worth it, you know, to see people succeed and win and be able to duplicate, and the impact that it has on their lives. And so, you know, it's so simple to just say that is the goal of everything. That is the vision. It is to impact people's lives and create total life changes for everyone, whether it be their health, the products that they're sharing with people, or if they want to take a look at the opportunity. And so that's what we're going to provide this weekend, Saturday. It's really just an opportunity for anyone you can reach out to. Get them a ticket. It's $20, okay? You get them as a customer, you're going to make that back on their first purchase. So you break even right away. But if you get them, make sure they stay and see the training from Dale Calvert, because I guarantee you they will be impacted and they will be ready to go, fired up, leaving Detroit. And regardless of their experience in the industry, they're just going to be ready to have success. And they're going to be ready to retail. And so that's our movement, okay? This whole duplicatable system is about showing people how to retail. Very simple, easy, duplicatable system. And so we just look forward to getting everybody out there. We do have some tickets left, but again, you have to get those secured today and bring your guests. Okay, you come alone, you're not doing yourself any great favors. I think Candace coined it in one of our last calls. If you come alone, you will learn. But if you bring people with you, you will earn. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We're super excited. Make sure you visit tlcregionals.com. Go ahead and secure your ticket tonight. If you view this call and it's too late for you, make sure you jump on tlcregionals.com tomorrow before noon Eastern and secure your ticket and your guest tickets. And we will see you in the D, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Scott, that banner is amazing behind you, man. That is the best banner I've ever seen in my life.
All right, we're going to close it out. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye.
God bless. Good night.